So I wanted to take a few minutes with this video to go over the PlayStation 5 event coming this Wednesday, the games that could be there, price, pre-orders, release date information, surprise announcements, and more. First, let me know if you see God of War 2 or 5, however you want to number it, being at this PlayStation 5 event this Wednesday. This is a big rumor and we're going to talk about it in this video, of course, but I want to see your guesses first. So comment below. Will God of War 2 be at the PlayStation 5 event this Wednesday or not? Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the main story, this is going to have several parts, including the following. So we're going to separate this into several parts for this video, but it's overall focused on the PlayStation 5 event. So this list will include games that will be at the PlayStation 5 event for sure, games that will possibly be there based off Sony's own official statement, and rumored games that could be there as well. After that, we're going to talk about price, pre-orders, and release date for the PlayStation 5. So, games that will for sure be at this event. So this is... for this part, I'm going off of my own thoughts here again, but it would be very surprising not to see these games there considering how close we are to launch and when these games are supposed to launch. So, first game on this list, Godfall. The game has gone through various levels of hype from the first gameplay leak we saw that left people really not as impressed on the visuals, but the developers assured us it was a year-old build. This was a while ago. Things didn't get better the more we saw of this game during events across this summer, with one trailer that had rap music that really just did not hit right with potential fans. We later got gameplay video for PC and PlayStation 5, and it still didn't really hit that next-gen visual bar for a lot of people. I'll say this though, for me, this game looked great throughout this whole time, mainly because of that God of War-like gameplay. I was already hooked from the first gameplay leak video that we saw at the beginning. But more recently, we saw a new trailer drop for the game, and I'm not sure what happened between now and a month ago, but the game got a huge visual upgrade. It looks graphically beautiful and the colors really pop. I expect Godfall to be there since it's a launch title for the PlayStation 5, and I'm sure they want to show off these upgraded visuals. Next up, Spider-Man Miles Morales. You knew this was going to be on the list. There really isn't much to say here. It's a launch title. It was announced in June, and we've only gotten one gameplay trailer for it, and we need to see a full walkthrough gameplay session for the game. This for me is a guarantee for Wednesday. Third game on the list is Bugsnax. It has yet to be delayed, so it's looking like a launch title for the PlayStation 5 and will probably get some shine at this event. Other games like Kena, Bridge of Spirits, and Deathloop could have been on this list as well, but both games have been delayed to next year. Now, moving over to the possible list, this list is pretty straightforward. It includes games that could be at this event based off exactly what Sony stated themselves officially on the PlayStation blog regarding this PlayStation 5 showcase. So they stated on their blog, our next digital showcase will weigh in at around 40 minutes and feature updates on the latest titles from worldwide studios and our world-class development partners. This caption could very well be referring to the June event games that have already been announced, meaning we could see gameplay from any of the games on the list, including Gran Turismo 7, Ratchet & Clank, Project Athia, Stray, Returnal, Sackboy: A Big Adventure, Destruction All-Stars, Kena, Bridge of Spirits, Goodbye Volcano High, Oddworld, Ghostwire Tokyo, Jet Far Shore, Solar Ash, Hitman 3, Little Devil Inside, Demon Souls, Deathloop, Resident Evil 8, Pragmata, or Horizon Forbidden West. Out of that list, I'll say stay focused on the games that will be launching sooner, like Kena, Bridge of Spirits, Gran Turismo 7, Demon Souls, as more likely candidates to be given time at this event, meaning don't expect every game on this list to get an update. And I'll be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if the major focus of this event was just updates on these games, which is still an awesome event if we're going to see more gameplay, walkthrough gameplay for any of these games. Now, moving over to the rumored list, this is where things get really interesting. So first up on this list is SOCOM PlayStation 5. This game has been getting rumored over and over again for a while now, but the basic gist is that Guerrilla Games has picked up key developers to work on an online game, and these developers include people who have worked on Rainbow Six Siege and old SOCOM games, which makes it seem like they're working on a tactical online shooter that could very well be SOCOM for the PlayStation 5. Let's see if it shows up, confirming this long-standing rumor. Next up on this list is Final Fantasy 16. I'm not really a Final Fantasy fan, so I haven't been keeping up with the rumors on this one, but the most common reason I'm seeing on the internet leading to people to believe this will be at the PlayStation 5 event is seeing these Twitter accounts for Final Fantasy 16 English and Japanese, both made last month, which makes sense since this event apparently was originally meant for August before getting delayed to September. Third game on this list, Silent Hill. This game has a bit of a messy story, but the basic gist is that this game is rumored to be in development by Sony Japan Studio and will be coming out in 2021-2022 for the PlayStation 5 exclusively. I'll say this considering Sony gave a decent amount of shine to Resident Evil 8, which is, I believe, a launch window horror title. I'm wondering if they really want to start teasing Silent Hill here just yet, or focus on Resident Evil 8 as their big upcoming horror title. I guess we'll see. The fourth and fifth games I'll put together on this list because they come from the same source. These two games are God of War 2 and Mark Cerny's secret launch title. So, YouTuber Moore's Law is Dead has claimed that his source, who was accurate about the Xbox event and what games would be there, also stated that God of War 2 will get a tease at the PlayStation 5 event and that there's a secret launch title that Mark Cerny is working on. Now, the launch title game, if real, would be there for sure, but God of War 2, I wouldn't be surprised if they decided to hold this announcement back for a later date. Final game on this list is Last of Us 2 Online. This game is a big hopeful one for me. I love factions on Last of Us 1 and have been playing it for the last 6 to 7 years. Naughty Dog confirmed that they have this in the works and that it would be coming out at a later date. We've seen leaked gameplay for the online mode already, so I wouldn't be surprised if we saw it at this event as well. But you guys let me know if you think SOCOM for the PlayStation 5 is real or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the second part of this video, price, pre-orders, and release date. For this, I personally have not changed my mind from what I stated this past weekend. So, over the weekend, when the official announcement first went live, I got on here and gave you guys my first thoughts on this. And in terms of price, pre-order, and release date, I said this could happen later that same day of the event or later this week on Thursday or Friday via a PlayStation blog post. I personally felt this information doesn't need an event, but of course it would be pretty perfect to show off all of these great games coming to the PlayStation 5, then at the end of the video provide a release date and let people know when pre-orders will go live. I consider this to be very effective if they do it that way. I also said that if I'm thinking logically, Sony still has yet to reveal the PlayStation 5 UI, teardown, etc. These are pretty important things, especially the UI of the PlayStation 5, but considering that Microsoft has already gone ahead and revealed their pricing structure, this looks like the time Sony can finally deliver that information to get this whole ball rolling. I really don't think they can delay any longer to reveal these details since Xbox pre-orders go live literally next week. Sony could announce pricing and release date and let us know that pre-orders will go live next week as well, or maybe a bit later. But you guys let me know if you have doubts that Sony will reveal pricing, release date, and pre-order information this week or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with empty wallet gang right here. If you're one of the people who expects to spend a lot of money later this year, like myself on these consoles and these games, destroy the comment section with empty wallet gang right here, and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.